got so much to do. Oh, hey guys, how you doing? MntDewMani here, and I am back on Vox Populi Diamond, and it is busy, busy, busy time as always. Um, no time to get bored here on Vox. But I wanted to take a minute and rant about something, and this is going to be one of those that I'm kind of serious about. More so than what I thought I would be. I first of all, let me tell you that I got several suggestions this time in emails and tweets and things like that, and I am so awesomely just I was blown away. I got like 5 or 6 suggestions this time for the letter B, and like I said, I am just over the moon. That is the most participation. I mean, I've got like 1 or 2 here and there and things like that, but that was totally cool. And I had actually a hard time deciding what I wanted my B rant to be about. And I was doing some stuff on here, and somebody popped up something in chat, and my mouth actually literally just kind of fell open, and I was like, you are on Vox Populi. This is one of the most interactive Minecraft servers. They have more events, more things going on than just about any other server. And they don't have mini games here. This I'm just talking about just the server itself. It is totally awesome, and there is never, even though there are no mobs per se, in the world, there is so much going on with dungeons and mob arenas and events just about every other month. As you will see when you see the video Monday, and you guys are in for a treat. I did some stuff. You guys are gonna be proud of me. Actually, it was kind of by accident, but I hung in and I did it. So, but to get back on subject here, somebody said in the chat, and I see that a lot, and I don't understand it. B is for bored. Now, I don't think I need the handy dandy dictionary to tell you what bored means. It simply means that whatever you're doing at hand, you're just tired of doing it. It's not interesting, it's not engaging, and you don't want to do it anymore. Okay, everybody knows what bored means. All right. Um, my mouth fell open. There is even a command here you can type /board, and it will give you stuff to do. Okay, and I got to thinking about that, and I was like, seriously, how can anybody say they are bored in Minecraft? And then I got to thinking about my son. My son is 16, and he's a high functioning autistic. So his brain kind of works on a whole nother level than most people's, right? So when he says I'm bored, that's just because he's already memorized whatever game he's playing and beat it or whatever, and he's ready to go on to the next one. So in that circumstance, I can understand, you know what I'm saying? But even sometimes he surprises me because we will be, just blah, 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 and eating dinner or whatever. Now, you have to understand, I am coming from the point of view, the boy has a TV in his room, a PlayStation 3, more games than I really tend to cringe at the amount of games that I have paid for, I have bought and sold and rebought for this boy. Um, we've got Dish, we've got YouTube, he's got a little handheld DS thingamabobber. He has got multiple games from Steam. And I know there are other kids that say, well, I'm bored. How? How in the world can people nowadays be bored? How can that come out of somebody's mouth and and then people looking surprised because they don't understand why we're so shocked. Now, when I say we, I say people about my age. But I'm 49. Okay, so you have to understand when I was growing up. Okay, um, we got one channel on TV. Okay, that was the local channel. If it rained, okay, because we were surrounded by mountains. Okay, there was no cable. Okay, didn't matter if you lived in town or not. Um, we got, and if you lived in town where it was relatively kind of sort of, not so mountainy, big wide valley, you might get two channels. Okay, we got one, and that was by having an antenna about a quarter of a mile up the hill that we had to go turn. It was up on a big metal pole, and we had to go turn it to try to find the waves in which to watch a TV show. Okay. Now, sometimes when it rained, we got two and a half channels. There was another channel that come in from Atlanta, but it was usually so snowy you really couldn't tell what it was, what was going on. All right. And so, and I lived on a farm. All right. I mean, we didn't have cows, but we had pigs and goats and geese and chickens and ducks and, acres and acres of stuff, fields. We did not have a big tractor. We had like little tillers and stuff like that. And there was no time to be bored. When we did have downtime, I was fishing or swimming or out in the woods, and I just cannot fathom I certainly can't fathom anybody back then saying they were bored. First of all, you would have probably got backhanded by your parents, and they would have given you something to do. But I am always in shock when I hear or see anybody this day and age saying that. I can't even comprehend it. I mean, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Um, Listen, I mean, we're in a perfect venue to talk about this, okay? Now, if you're not familiar with this game, and probably most everybody except for two or three people on this planet don't know what Minecraft is, all right? It is an open world sandbox, and you build. And there are mods that you can add, and it adds cool things, and you can go on servers like the one I'm on, Vox Populi Diamond, and you can play with other people, and you can build, and you can fight monsters and go on adventures, and there's just, in my estimation, no time to be bored with this game. Okay? Now I'm trying to wrap my head around people with 20 games like this one on different consoles, computers, whatever, and having TVs in their rooms, and the whole world literally at their fingers, and saying the words, I'm bored, and meaning it. I can walk over to a bookcase in my living room right now, and I can guarantee you, and this is no lie, there are 2,000 DVDs over there right now. And that's not counting the ones I have packed away, okay? Because I ran out of room. I have books stacked on every conceivable flat surface in my house, all right? We have got towers, the movie towers, stacked up everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And when somebody says, my son says, Mom, I'm bored, it absolutely just my brain cannot even comprehend. Okay? And it's like that with kids everywhere. It's like that with adults everywhere. You have got to be kidding me, people. You want to stand there and tell me with a straight face what with you can go on the internet and look at the whole entire world, other worlds, other civilizations. You can look at the entire existence of mankind on the internet, study it, learn about it, watch videos about it. There are 100 million videos on YouTube, and people are bored? What in the world? I can't even comprehend that. I can't even begin to understand how anybody can say that. How can you say it? Perfect example. I mean, here we are, like I said, here we are in Minecraft. This is one of the most awesome games. The only thing stopping you from not having a good time in Minecraft is you would have to be just probably the dullest person and not have 1 ounce of imagination to be bored in Minecraft. There is just so much stuff to do. I don't understand it. How can you be? I mean, what is it? Is it because people are now not? They can't. Maybe it's because I'm an OCD. No, it can't be that. I can't even understand it. I really cannot understand how anybody can utter the words, I'm bored. There's just too much in this world to do, people. There's too much to learn. There's too much to know. How can people be bored? I don't understand it. And they roll their eyes. Sometimes my son gets this expression on his face, like, "Mom, you don't understand, Mom." And I'm thinking to myself, you are damn skippy straight, son. I do not understand. I cannot even fathom why that came out of your mouth. Are you kidding me? I want to just jerk him up, and he's standing here hugging me right now. I want to just jerk him up and just shake him. Like, are you demented? What's wrong with you, son? Did your brain fall out and you just don't know where you put it? And you couldn't think of anything else to say, so the words that came out of your mouth was, I'm bored? Really? Really? Now, and he's sitting over here sniggering behind me. I can hear him laughing. I don't get it. And I cannot be alone. If you are a parent, you tell me if I'm alone, okay? Because I don't understand. Is it because I can, make myself tasks? Today I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it because I have YouTube to do that I'm not bored? But I wasn't bored before I found YouTube. I was always reading or writing stories. When I was a kid, my God, I don't think I was in the house for 10 minutes my whole childhood. Maybe to sleep. Maybe I was out in the woods playing. I mean, is it because we had to use I grew up dirt poor. You understand me? Usually when my mama cooked, we had 1 pot of whatever we dug up in the garden. You know what I'm saying? We had a pot of potatoes and some biscuits, or we had a big tub of fresh corn and some sliced tomatoes. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of the time, it was either we didn't have toys, we didn't go to town. And I mean, if we ate at McDonald's, I can remember when the first McDonald's came to my small little town. Oh my God, you would have thought that the Titanic landed right in the middle of town. It was unreal. And I can remember that first little hamburger I got. And I thought that was just the biggest thing to ever hit my life. Okay? And now when you talk about going out to dinner or things like that, people get this bored expression on their face like you just asked them to knit a sweater out of hair or something. It's just, I do not understand. I don't get it. And I mean, I want to understand how people can just say that. How can you say that you are bored with everything there is to do in this world? I don't get it. I don't get it. And I mean, I try to get it. I do. I try to get it so much, and I just don't. So you guys are going to have to help me, okay? I want to know. I mean, is it because you don't have a hobby? Is it because you just, I mean, you've done something so much it doesn't appeal to you anymore, and you can't find the 65,000 other things to do? I don't get it. I mean, is it a, I mean, are you allowed to leave your house? Please, somebody explain this to me. Apparently I'm just dumb, okay? Or I have missed some generational gap thing that I'm not comprehended, because I do not get it, people. Okay? You cannot tell me, with, like I said, with everything we have to do in this world, books and movies and 10 million billion facts on YouTube to look up and wonder at and explore and find. My God, the world is this big now. It used to be, I can't even imagine. It was like grains of sand on a beach, the facts, and knowing you would never get to know them. And now it's like the world's this big. Okay, that's it. I know everything. And that came with the internet. There, guys, it's not like there's an end to it. Every time you find a fact and something interesting to do or learn about, there's going to be more facts to learn and enjoy. You can't get to the end of, well, I'm bored. Okay, 2 plus 2, and there's water on Mars. Okay, I'm bored. Seriously? Come on. I mean, my God, they're talking about water on Mars and building elevators into outer space, and people are saying they are bored. I am telling you, you better wake up and get outside and do something, because there's just too much to do. And trust me when I tell you, there is not enough time, okay? You are going to be bored and look down and look back up and look in the mirror and go, oh my God, who is that senior citizen looking back at me? And all that stuff that seemed like it was boring you out of your mind, you wish to God you had those awesome memories to look back on and enjoy. Okay? So, whatever has got you bored and moping on your bed, okay, get rid of it, block it out of your mind, get off your ass, and do something. You understand me? People, we are we are running out of time. All right? Remember, we've already talked about this. Enjoy every second of life. Do not waste it moping around, sitting and saying, I am bored. That has got to be the lamest excuse on this planet for not wanting to do anything, or not thinking, or imagining, or exploring. Now, come on. Okay. Now, I have got 10 million other things I want to get done in my little house here. So, we are going to wrap this up. But I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you are bored with whatever, tell me why. Somebody explain this to me, please. I do not get it. This is exhausting. I do not get it. Alright, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Somebody explain this to me. I'm just at a total loss. This is MntDewMania, and I am live on Vox Populi Diamond, and this is my Redneck rant of the week, and B was for bored. And I assure you, I am not. Later, all.